Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eileen and this is Little Grace Nursery. And if you're new here, welcome. Hit like and subscribe and come back for all the fun, the babies, the painting tips, and the giveaways. Yep. So this is my next giveaway once I reach 1,500 subscribers. And this is part 2. So if you watched part 1, you saw me do her vinyl prep. But today we're going to do veining. And typically I use Bountiful Baby Vein Blue, which is a paint. I am trying something totally different today. Thank you, Alex, over at Sun, Moon, and Stars Nursery for gifting this to me. So, let me make sure everybody can see. I used the powder for the nail tips, so I already tried this and I simply love it. So typically on the head, what I do is I make a vein. Oops. Make a vein coming down here. And then I'm going to brush it away. You can also use like one of those little disposable paintbrushes or actually let me use the lid. That's what I was doing before. And I really, really like this. And then we're going to do a little one on the forehead. I can't see that well because I have because I'm videotaping it. And there we go. And if it's dark in too dark in any spots before you bake it, you can just go ahead and go over it with a sponge. Her head is a little dented in here, but it will fix itself. And we are going to put some veining here. I'm going to come over to her eyes. And let's just make another little vein there. And then we put some veining here. Got a little blue mark there. There we go. That's gone. So yes, this powder you paint, I mean, you put on and then you bake just like you would the regular paint at 265. So there we go with her head. And I hope you can all see this. I like it because it's very subtle. You have to go over it several times. And that's just because I'm using light pressure right now. Okay, I got a little too close. So we're going to take my sponge. There we go. You can also wet your brush and wet the paint and let it air dry. Yeah, I really like this. They have a light, this is the light vein, and they also have a dark vein. And Emily from Reborn's, this is her I think she made this. Yes, Reborn's. And she is on YouTube, so you can check her out at Reborn's. I think that's the name of her channel. I usually put one leg down the knee, the front of the knee. And then the back. And you can take one and put it on the thigh. You can make your baby as veiny as you want. So yeah. I'm just going to put a little one right here. And we're going to put her aside, and then we're going to take one of her arms, and I'll show you where I put veining on the arms. And then I'm going to go off film and do the other arm and leg. And we're actually, I think we're going to put one right here. Make it a little darker. My brush broke. And then you have a vein that comes down from this area right here near the thumb. And we're going to go ahead and paint that on. And then there's another one that goes up to the other side. That didn't show up too well. There we go. And then I always put one near the elbow here. And right in here. And we're just going to thin that one out a little bit. There we go. And like I said, you can make them as veiny as you want, but don't stick veins in really weird places. All right. All right. We'll see her when she's done painting or baking. I can't talk. Little Miss Evelyn is all finished baking here, and I don't know if you can see the veins. So now we are going to do blue undertones, and what I do there is I use my vein blue and I take some of my Mona Lisa odorless paint thinner, and I take a little bit more than that. Gosh, I gotta get more every time I turn around. All right, and then I'm going to stir and mix real well. And then I'm going to take and go across the bridge of the eyes, under the eyes. I'm going to take this brush. I'm going to just go ahead and spread the paint evenly. Make sure you can see. To go in all her creases. Under her chin here. Under her lips. Top lip, around her nose. Forehead. And then I'm just going to blend and then we're going to take and we're going to put some on the jawbone. And then this jawbone here. And you can always go over and do more blue undertoning throughout the process. So I don't go too dark. And then I go in the ear. And then around the back of the ear. Oh, sorry. I usually hold them like this when I'm painting, but I don't know if you can see real good. So I'm trying to hold it closer to the camera. And we're going to do the same with the other ear. Okay. And we'll set her aside here, and we're going to go do one of the hands. And we're going to do the center of the hand. There's always some bluing there. And I just go in between the creases here. The knuckles and the creases around the wrist, and then in all the other little creases. And blend. And we're going to do some bluing on the elbow. Whoops. And we're going to do some bluing down this side here where the bony prominence is. Just a little more right here. And then I will show you on one of the legs. And we're going to go bluing on the bottom of the foot here. And the creases of the toes and the knuckles. And we're gonna do these creases. Just go in. You don't have to go into every single crease, but we are going to blend. It's always a little different, or you know, when I'm videotaping myself paint, because it's not, I don't hold the doll the way I typically do, because usually when I'm painting, you know, I'm like this. This stuff is usually pushed back further. So and we're going to do some bluing behind the leg. And in these creases here. And it doesn't have to be precision painting at this point, because this is undertoning and shading and things like that. So and then we're going to do some blue on the knee. And then down here along this shin bone. And we're going to blend. Alrighty. I don't know if you can see the difference. It's a subtle difference, and a lot of times I may wind up going back over it. I mean, I can see it on my end, but it never looks as you know, as it does in real life when you're looking on the video. So anyway, I'm going to set those aside over here, and I'm going to do the other two arm and leg off site, and we will see you on part 3 when we start modeling. And if you haven't done so already, hit like and subscribe, and come back for all the fun, the baby's paint tips, and the giveaways, because this is our next giveaway once I reach 1,500 subscribers. Bye.